All right, so this is Hallie. She had meniscus surgery on November 3rd of 2023. Was generally told that she had about 6 months, or it would take about 6 months for her to get fully cleared. So we started working her training in December of 2023, roughly December 19th of 2023. And at that point, she was about 6 weeks post. These clips here are from around that time. She had pretty much full range back, but didn't really have any trust in it yet. So basically she could fully move the knee. It seemed like he was doing well, but she hadn't really tested it all to really see, to gain the confidence and to gain the trust back in that. So that's what we started to do. Something very, very early on that we talked about was just the trust that she had simply on one leg, because we had done some depth drops on both legs, and she noticed like, hey, I'm kind of biasing this right leg, which the left one is the one that she had surgery on. I'm biasing this right leg quite a bit, so can we do a little bit more work just on that one leg to be able to get that stronger? So we started biasing a little bit more one leg work. So these are like some quad impulses that we did. And then also just depth drops. So we would do a lot of single leg depth drops here, starting off really low. And we'll see later that she got up pretty high in these. But this is very early on where we're just looking to start to ask the body a little bit what it's ready and prepared to do. Because like we said, range was back, but she didn't really have trust there. So we worked through that, and eventually we got back to the point where she was sprinting, she was jumping. She had her test with her doc on March 7th, roughly, which was 4 months post, and that had gone really well. The only thing that she didn't pass on their test was that hamstring and quad strength wasn't exactly the same, or was a little bit farther off than they wanted to see. They wanted to see a little bit more hamstring strength there. So what we eventually did, or we took the next 3 weeks before she had her next test, which her next test was on April 3rd. We essentially went and we trained as we had been, doing a lot of sprinting, doing a lot of jumping, pretty much training like a normal, a healthy athlete normally would. But we just put a little bit more bias on simply overcoming isos, literally like the test that she would have, overcoming isos for the hammies and then also the hip flexors. And then she ended up passing that on, April 3rd, which was 5 months post-op, a month before she originally had been told that she would pass or be able to return to sport. So now she's able to go, play, and do what she wants to do.